if you're stressed, you don't talk about it. You just told to learn to deal with it, and then uh, and they don't even think that it's a problem. So for me to share that with my family is just hard, because even if I said that I have these problems, I can't think straight, they couldn't understand me. My name is Moses Idris, and I'm originally from Eritrea, which is on the side of Africa, and I moved here to Seaforth in 2010. As an immigrant, the hardest thing is when you're trying to have a lot of responsibilities, because as a first generation immigrant, you have your family relying on you. You have some people have kids, and even if you're just a youth trying to go into college, trying to find a job, you just have a lot more responsibility, because the culture is different, the language is different, and we just have to catch up on a lot of stuff. So I was doing a lot of things. I was working 30 hours a week at Target. I was going to school full time, and I was doing interpreting on the side to help my community. When I was working at Target, I had a work injury, and I had to get a big surgery. But when I wasn't able to get insurance, I just felt really bad about myself, just because I wasn't able to support my family, support my education, and I just felt helpless at the time. How we live in America is not how they used to live back home, because time is very valued here, and you gotta get to places on time. You gotta do things in the right way, and things are a little bit more laid back home. But here you cannot lay back and relax, because you gotta be moving with the pace of where you're living. So people are more stressed here, especially in the immigrant and refugee population. But if you're stressed, you don't talk about it. You just told to learn to deal with it, and then and they don't even think that it's a problem. So for me to share that with my family is just hard, because even if I said that I have these problems, I can't think straight, they couldn't understand me. So all I had, like, my thought process was, I would just shut down and not talk to anybody. And the more I do that, then the more it gets worse. That's why I wasn't sharing with my family. That's why I wasn't taking care of myself, and the problem just kept getting worse, to the point where I had to be ended up at a mental health hospital. And after that, then I had to kind of realize, after talking to the doctors and the nurses that were helping me, I had to realize there is support, there is hope, and there is people that are like leaning to help you. And as long as you're reaching out and wanting to get the help, then there is support. And CFOS has a lot of support in our community. So I spent probably 3 weeks at the mental health, behavioral health, and then I was put on medication, and my family supported me during that time, and I had friends, mentors that helped me support in that area, and I've gotten better. I just took one step at a time and kind of overcome some of the challenges that I was dealing with. But if you try to see it past, 3 months or 6 months, it's gonna be too much, So it's also like taking it one step at a time, saying, I'm gonna take this day, one day at a time. And it's kind of funny, because when I had my knee surgery, I can walk the steps, and I was really slow, so I can count my steps. And if I see like 10 stairs, then I can say, it's just 10 stairs. So just take one step at a time, and I would get there. And I kind of use that in every areas of my life. If I see something, even if it's far, I would just say to myself, just take it one step at a time, and that's how you will get there. My hope for the immigrant and refugee communities is to know that there is support with even within ourselves or within our brother Seafolds community, because in Seafolds everybody cares for each other, and Seafolds is a really nice city where there's a lot of people trying to help each other. So even if you're struggling with any mental health issues from work or from families, just find the people that you trust and just talk through it. And if you need more professional support, then there's a lot of organizations, whether if it's Avera, whether if it's Stanford, just there's a lot of support in CFOs. So just reach out, and even if you don't speak the language, we're here for you. And even at Avera, we have a lot of people. We have people who speak six languages. So there is support out there. As long as you're willing to reach out, then we'll be here for you.